Good morning, friends. Today I am going to speak on the topic logarithmic amplifiers. We all know that we use the logarithmic functions on the calculators. The same functions have to be implemented in the form of a circuit with using various devices. Logarithmic amplifiers takes the use of the same. It is possible to design circuits with logarithmic responses. This uses many techniques. The fundamental behind this is that multiplication and division turns into addition and subtraction for logs. Also, powers and roots turn into multiplication and division. Taking into this mind, the logarithmic circuit is designed, which is having a constant which is used of the circuit. For the circuit, it is the gain. Then processed by an anti-log circuit. The signal will have efficiently raising to 8th power. This brings to light a great many possibilities. For example, in order to take the square root of a value, the signal would be passed through log circuit divided by 2, perhaps with something as simple as a voltage divider. Other applications for log anti-log amplifiers include signal compression and process controls. When signal compression is there is a definite level of signal decrease. That means the difference between highest and lowest signals is achieved. In telecommunication system, this may be required in order to achieve reasonable voice or data transmission with limited resources. So this is the logarithmic amplifier which uses a transistor. Ri is the input resistor, Vin is the input voltage and Vout is the output voltage. So we are getting Vout at the transistor output VBE. So the transistor is being used as current to voltage converter. Current value is converted to voltage value. The voltage current characteristic of a transistor is logarithmic. Thus the circuit produces log response. In order to find the output equation, we start with the basic Shockley equation for PN junction. So this is the Shockley equation which gives us a value of inverse saturation current. Further, this can be evaluated as the equation of IC, that is the value of current which is obtained in the output, which is the exponent term. Using the logarithmic relationship, solving for VBE. So we have VBE as the value of IC and IE. So earlier we note that the current is IC is a function of input voltage and Ri. So we get V out is minus VBE. So we have an amplifier which takes the log of input voltage and also multiplies the result by a constant. So it is very important that anti-log circuit multiply by reciprocal of this constant. So then if plotted for a semi-log graph as shown, the rapid transition is approximately 0.6 volt due to fast turn on of transistor base emitter junction. Thus, there are a couple of items to note that this circuit. First, the range of the input signal is small. Large input currents will force the transistor into less than ideal logarithmic operation. Also, the input signal must be unipolar. Finally, the circuit is rather sensitive to temperature changes. Try using the slightly different value of t in the above derivation, you will see the sizable change in the resulting constant. So this is the graph, and hence we see that we get a logarithmic output in the circuit which is illustrated by the graph. Thank you.